If you see someone with a service dog who you think may be fine, it's probably not a good idea to ask people what they use their service dog for, because they may not want to talk about it. They may not feel comfortable. So just keep that in mind, not to ask what they use their service dog for. I wish I knew that before I asked this question. Hi everybody, it's Mena. Welcome back to my channel, or if this is the very first video that you're seeing of me, then welcome to my channel. Please be sure to hit that subscribe button down below. If you didn't already, I post every day except for Tuesday and Friday afternoons sometimes. And I apologize I haven't been here for a few days. I actually just went camping, so I had no cell service and I couldn't take any videos for you guys. So I went on vacation and vacation camping for 2 days, and I had no Wi-Fi, no cell service, so I couldn't make any YouTube videos, post any YouTube videos. And I finally am able to sit down and film this video, which I've been meaning to do, and I keep forgetting about it, and I finally remembered to do it. So today's video is going to be a story time about the time I made a very stupid mistake, didn't think, and accidentally asked somebody about what their service dog was for. So this is a story just to teach you guys you shouldn't really ask people what they use service dogs for, because they may not feel comfortable answering it, and it's kind of like a very personal question. So please keep that in mind, not to ask people what they use their service dogs for, because if you see they can like move around and stuff, it just probably will make them feel uncomfortable. So please keep that in mind. And I mentioned this story in my top 10 rules of etiquette that everyone should follow. And if you didn't see that video, I'll link it down below if you didn't see. And I decided to finally tell this story because I kept forgetting. So I'm going to get started, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. So this all started about 2 years ago. This was, it was a normal day. I was kind of sort of on an in-person meetup day with my day program. And the program was still kind of closed because the program was doing like small group meetups, but they were still pretty much closed because of COVID. They couldn't get everybody back in, and they were just doing small meetups so everybody could just get out and meet with everybody. So I'm hanging out with the small group I was with, and we're walking around the downtown area of a city, and we walk into this really cute store, and I see the owner, and she has a service dog. So I'm looking at the service dog. I don't pet it because I know you're not supposed to be petting service dogs unless they're on their break, and her service dog was super cute. So I don't think, I asked her, what do you use your service dog for? And she gave me a look like she didn't really feel comfortable answering, and her face was like that, because she just didn't feel comfortable answering. So my supervisor pulls me aside and says, Mena, you're not really supposed to be asking people what they use their service dogs for. That's not a very appropriate question, because some people like to keep that private. And I was like, oh, and I felt kind of bad. I just didn't know that was a personal question, so I felt kind of bad. So I apologized to the store owner who had the service dog, and I said, I'm very sorry to have asked that question. And she's like, oh, that's okay. And she was so nice, and she literally thanked me for being respectful, and she had her dog right behind the counter. But I didn't pet it because I know you're not supposed to, because like I said, you're not supposed to be petting service dogs. You only can pet them when they're on their breaks. So we continue to look around the store, and I don't bother the store owner's dog because I know it's a service dog. And she was really nice about how I accidentally asked about her service dog, but I definitely did learn a lesson that day. So the moral of the story is, if you see someone with a service dog, it's probably not really an appropriate idea to ask them what they use their service dog for, because some people like to keep that private. I know there's people who use service dogs for who are physically disabled from neck down, whether they have broken bones or they have a medical issue, and they use service dogs to help them. And there's some people that have service dogs for emotional support. Some people have service dogs for just reasons that they don't really want to talk about, and it's just not really an appropriate question. So please keep that in mind, not to ask other people about their service dogs. So that was a story about how I accidentally asked, excuse me. So that was a story about how I accidentally made the mistake about asking somebody about their service dog they had. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope this taught you to be careful not to ask other people about their service dog, because it's not a very appropriate question to be asking. So please keep in mind. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I post every day except for Tuesday and Friday afternoon sometimes, and I'll see you in another video soon. Bye.
If you like this video, then go ahead and give it a thumbs up as well as subscribe.